Yeah, Orianna, typically a bad matchup into Syndra, but it's still one of his best champions, and it fits the lineup. It's a lot of AoE, a lot of crowd control.
Karsa actually placing a TP ward right there. Oh, Bang is super low.
Saved on a summoner heal, gonna land the Q. Karsa, I think, predicted a flash, predicted a juke, and Bang didn't do it, just hits the summoner heal. He's gonna be fine on that one. Some pressure bot lane, but that's a flash down for Karsa.
Man, the sidestep confidence there from Bang, and also not healing at first, so he gets a little bit of move speed from his heal. Gets the flash out of Karsa. Not a good trade they took in lane, but he's still up on CS, and now they're going to go for a dive. MMD wants out of there.
He has to actually summon her TP away from the gank, and Peanut didn't have enough auto attacks left to kill him off.
Oh, imagine if he had a red buff trailing there. That would be insult to injury right there.
Karsa and SWORDART actually played against SKT in the 2013 Worlds quarterfinals as the Gamma Bears, but trade in the mid lane.
Big trade at that. Baker nearly taken down Maple. Mana pool low enough, but watch out. He's got 100 just now. He can't QR or do much else.
That's flash.
Can Maple get the chase? He has flash himself, but didn't have mana for the Q to follow up, I believe, so can't go for any more.
So hard flash into Faker because the Shockwave has the threat.
Oh, here comes the fish when he puts the ulti down. Layers it pretty beautiful. The kick to get him off, and that's going to be the kill picked up. Why did HUNI even bother flashing? First blood to Karsa.
Flash has been the story of this day. Betty, though.
Speaking of flashing, why not actually hit the button, Betty?
Yeah, is this the best Nami in the world, or is this Betty not flashing in time?
It's not flashing in time. There is no reason you do not flash that bubble. Huge mistake out of Betty.
Bang was the player who had the most DPM of any player in the LCK this year, and he really has been the star player. Here comes another combo.
There lots of damage onto Betty, who chooses to stun the Nami and just dies for the CC chain. Beautiful ultimate from Bang. Beautiful layering by Wolf. Art in the bot lane here for SKT.
That is just utter beauty.
It's the best team in the world for a reason. Even the individual players are at worst top 3 in their role, you've got to imagine.
Ooh, arrow.
Arrow's gonna land this time onto Wolf. Plenty of damage here. Does have flash, but can he get over the wall? Yes. But the Q's gonna land this time around. Karsa's able to secure it. Flash rolls back on the board for the first time in a while. Only 1,000 gold apart, and this is certainly a much more competitive game than last time.
That's what it takes. Yeah, Wolf was actually over-invaded right there. Looked like he was trying to set up a play on the bottom lane. Didn't even get the deep vision, and this actually allows Flash to get aggressive. MMD, unanswered.
Oh, and Faker! We talked about the best players in the world, but that was not even close to that Flash being on the wall. Suddenly, large mistakes from SKT.
Having HUNI hold mid, but the top lane turret was under pressure, so the crossman could be Maple going top.
They look for HUNI. He's going to pop the Zonies to get rid of the unleashed power, but there's still going to be enough unleashed here as Karsa takes the kill. 3 for him with the Q in the mid lane.
And this is big. In addition to that turret for Dragon Trade right now, there's a kill on top, plus there's a 4-man siege building in middle lane.
So a missed call is the reason that turret is not dead right now. And now Betty chased down by HUNI, flashing away. He's not going to make it out of this one, I don't think. He's trying to run. And actually, he's going to be fine. HUNI does not want to turn the ulti on.
You can actually W flash on Ashe. That's actually what happened there. Betty wanted to W to HUNI and then flash away. But he actually aimed it a different way before he W flashed.
Shoot it out, right? I feel like there's some upside there for that one. Now towards the bot side we go. MMD wants it on HUNI. Can't find any of the skill shots just yet. And of course, Shark is down as well. Not a lot to get just yet. There is the arrow. It's going to hit nothing, actually. Sidesteps with Faker. MD gets the shield, looks for the front line damage. But again, with no Shark, doesn't get much shockwave. Hits the front line, doesn't mean a lot there either. Now Maple is in, has to wait out the exhaust. They didn't go for the unleashed power. Will they go for a Wolf? Yes, they do get the kill picked off now into HUNI. Nice kickback onto Peanut. That's going to be 2 for 0 so far. And HUNI's next up with the chopping block. Can they get number 3? The slow is there. Yes, they do.
SKT was in a 4v5 that entire time.
You miss 120 gold worth of minions when it gets pushed away. Now look for the play. Nice dash by Peanut to get away from the ward hop. But there's the arrow. The stun on Faker, and he's been deleted. No ulti available. Wolf next up. The Shark is in. That was nicely played. 2 for 0. They've gotten control again.
They're going for Baron right here because HUNI canceled his teleport. He has Equalizer here. This may be a bait and switch. There is no vision in the pit.
SKT can make it to defend. They just put another ward down, but it is so difficult to expect the Equalizer to fly through. Will Flash was finishing for Peel.
There is no vision though. They could even hide in the pit right now. Peanut has to face check.
6,000 health, that's what SKT saw. There's enough time, they don't need to do much for it. And Flash Wolves, will they stay on this one? They are going to try. They do good damage, but Peanut's in range. Got to respect this though, and Flash Wolves squander the lead.
Peanut doesn't have anybody to come check with them.
It's a fake out. It's a bait and switch. The Flash Wolves, they fake their base. Now Peanut, he has to figure out what's going on. He knows they're in the pit because he saw the wall.
Thousand health. They're going to kick him out. He might just die to the Shark. Now, is there going to be a steal? There's no chance. Absolutely perfect by Flash Wolves. Couldn't have been better. Baron.
Don't push top. Catch mid.
Great ulti.
Deal with bot lane. No, if you buff them.
And MMD was smart, exactly. Melee minions get significant damage reduction with the Baron buff on them. He jumps forward, they get the stun on Peanut. The Shark is there, he's gonna die for this one. And SKT probably should not have defended a turret 2v5. That is a mistake, and it's gonna be Flash Wolves getting another turret picked up.
Switch it top lane while somebody was dealing with it, and now they're hitting the base 5v4.
Now HUNI has no equalizer, Peanut's not even alive. Flash Wolves is just running right into the base.
15 seconds from the jungler, inhibitor turret is gone. When can SKT get themselves a fight? The kickback on a Faker! He's gonna flash, but he's still dead. That's 11-2 win kills, and Flash Wolves looking to close out if they can do it. Peanut just now back alive, but it's still a 5v4. Baron buff on and timing out soon enough. Looks like it's going to be Flash Wolves going for the reset, but now they're up 6,000 gold. Sees Peanut. Decides he's not going to go for the fight just yet. HUNI just going to clear minions in the base, and they're given time for it.
He still does have teleport, though. SKT will need to get a good ward down from his TP on. He can come behind, but that's
finishing it.
Beautiful by Karsa. Gets him away, gets him back, and it gets him out. Nicely done. Kicks Peanut, gets the smite now on the Wolf to smite it down by the unleashed power of Maple.
Yeah, Jack was right on the money. There weren't enough scrying orbs to get vision. There was no knowledge here, and because it's so late in the game, they could easily tank that Nasher. HUNI is playing Janitor in the base, but they've lost their support.
And the gameplay by Maple there, 7 orb ultimate, just straight up one-shots Wolf in the end. Now Baron in a 5v4, they get a Faker.
Tark on a Faker, plenty damage, shockwave by some time. Equalizer gets not a lot done. Karsa still wants in, he's tanky enough. 5v4, they've got the middle inhibitor turret down.
Now look at the discipline here. MMD was called back by his team. They just said, no, focus in it first. Another arrow back, no QSS.
No QSS, none is there, the damage output's in. They're gonna knock down the bot laner. HUNI's next up on it. And he's gonna pop Zonia's, but he's gonna die for this one. Not even a chance of getting out. And Flash Wolves have done it. They have taken down SKT. They have handed them their first loss of the mid-season invitational. Maple Game plays one more down, and it's Flash Wolves giving up only 2 kills the entire game, improve to 3 and 4, and take down the best team in the world.